I am trying a new format, which is heavily inspired by Jess. I'll put the channel up here. I really like watching her videos like this, but I imagine it feels even better to like edit a style like this because my face is not front and center. And I'm trying to decenter men, but also myself. We're just trying to decenter everything, honestly. So I really like that I'm like a little bit further from y'all. You know, puts a bit of space in between us. Also, I'm being really vulnerable today by wearing my hair in a ponytail. And I never do this, like, unless I'm in a workout class. Because my hair is my safety net. And I like to just have it, you know, here, just in front. And I'm being, like, really vulnerable today. So, this is for you guys. Enjoy it. Today we're going to be doing a January media consumption review because I think it's fun that booktubers do like a monthly recap or like monthly, what's the word for it? I don't know, whatever. They just talk about the books they read that month and I'm like, why don't I do that with everything else I consume? Because I'm definitely not a book person. As you can see, I read one book. So, also the formatting is bothering me, so let me just fix that. Okay, that's a little bit better. So we're going to start with film. The first thing I watched was Wicked, and this was a rewatch, and yes, I did purchase it on Amazon. I don't know what it is. I never cared about Wicked before this. I saw the movie, though, and I really had a fun time. The Holdovers. I loved this movie. It was just so holiday feeling, and I watched it on a snow day, so it just really made it so much better. And it's weird because it's so depressing and really cynical of a movie, but I found it to be very warming and very inviting, and I think I could rewatch it a lot, but only when it's snowing. Then I watched Challengers. I really flopped by not seeing this movie in a theater because it was insane and it was amazing. I think I just at the time was really depressed and didn't have my priorities straight. So yeah, I didn't see it in theaters, and I'm really sad about that because this movie was amazing. Talk about great editing. Wow, was it snubbed at the Oscars. I'm so gagged, just like everybody else, but now I actually understand it, you know? I'm not going to say anything new about this movie that hasn't been said, so I'm just going to move on to The Substance. This was a rewatch. I love this movie. It's my favorite movie that came out in 2024. I am super starstruck that I worked with Miss Demi Moore after she did The Substance. Like, truly, I was gagged when I saw her. Yes, and I will keep talking about this because it's literally the best thing that's ever happened to me. Movie of the year, my best picture. And then I watched this movie musical, The Last 5 Years. Why does it say the last five years? Hello? Okay. I want the last 2 hours of my life back. And I think a lot of people like this one. I think this is like a fave within the musical community, but I don't know, I found the flip-flopping of the timelines to be just like a stupid gimmick that the director or writer was just like, what if we told the story with 2 timelines? One's in the correct timeline, the other's in reverse. And then they meet in the middle, and that's where the movie ends. Like, it's a cool concept, but the execution to me, was not very good. I didn't like it. And I thought the songs were not the worst. They were not the worst. They were not Amelia Perez. Okay? Let's just say that. They were not Amelia Perez, but they were nothing to write home about, in my opinion. I think the main guy is a Tony Award-winning musical man, and maybe he's good on the stage, but on the screen, I really couldn't care for him at all. And I did not sympathize with him one freaking bit. Why am I supposed to be mad at Anna Kendrick for feeling like her man is the centerpiece of her life, and she doesn't have her own dreams, and she can't follow her own feelings and career? Anna Kendrick is crying to this man saying, please, Jamie, let me follow my dreams and support me. And he can't. And I'm supposed to be mad at Anna Kendrick for breaking it off. Or did he break it off? I honestly can't even remember at this point. Doesn't matter. Wasn't very good. Then I watched Anora for the first time, and I really liked Anora. The movie was very funny. It was more funny than I expected. Mikey Madison, beautiful, gorgeous girl. She could do no wrong. Love to see her in many movies. Will she get Best Actress? No, she will not. But she will one day. But not for this movie, but she will one day. I saw The Thing in 35mm. Let me tell you, I loved this movie. I would honestly never think I would like this movie about these men in Antarctica and an alien comes in. Like, you hear that and I don't know, to me, I'm like, sure, that's a movie. That's a movie plot. No, babe, this movie was amazing. I had so much fun. And I'm just trying to have fun at the movies now. I don't want to be taught any lessons. There's no lessons that Hollywood can teach me that I don't already know at this point. So let me have my fun. I had a great time. This was awesome. Amelia Perez. Wow. Biggest failure of the year. Not, I guess, with the accolades, but with everything else, yes. It physically made me and my friends sick. I mean, maybe we felt bad before then, but I felt worse. I know I did. What a horrible representation of Mexicans, of trans people. I was embarrassed. I was really, truly embarrassed watching this film, and to think it wasn't even made by any Mexicans. You know, it's just so many things. And then Miss Carla Sofia Garzon, her comments come out. I think that's her name. This woman, Floptina. I just think the worst part about it is the horrible representation of trans people and Mexican people. Like, yes, Mexican people are drug cartel, evil people. Trans people trying to ruin your life. Yes. Well, yes. But we ended the month strong with watching Companion. I just watched this last night. I had an amazing time watching this film. I didn't think I would like it that much. But honestly, it's always when you go in with a low expectation that they blow you out of the water. I had so much fun watching Sophie Thatcher be a fembot for this ugly ass man and then kill him. I was obsessed. That is my kind of movie. I want to make movies like this because it was so crazy stupid. Yes, there were many plot holes. Yes, there are many things I'm asking, why did they do that? Why don't we do this? It doesn't matter. It's a movie. Who cares? Who cares? And I love when a movie says who cares. You know? And it was all for money. Period. That's a good enough reason for me. I ate my chicken tenders at the AMC with my AMC A-list subscription. And yes, I had a great time. I'm just going to keep saying yes over and over again. I'm really sick in the brain. I have that phrase stuck in my head. Well, yes! It's so stuck in my brain. I need to get it out. That's all the movies I watched. Now we're going to get into books. And I only read one book. But you know what? I'm doing better than last year because I'm a third through how many books I read last year. I read 3. So I'm doing better already. This book was a solid 3-star for me. It might even be a 2-star at this point because it was just so whatever. It was an Agatha Christie inspired mystery set on an island where somebody dies. You know how it goes. Didn't really offer me anything new. The twists were not twisty enough, but it got me back into wanting to read more because I read this book and I said, let me read something better after this. Yeah, I want to read something good. So for me, that's a win. Okay, let's get into music. I can't really wrap up everything I consumed music-wise because we would just be going through my last FM and we'd be looking at all my scrubbles. Maybe we should do that. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm like, what if we did that one day? What if we did that? Okay, we're not today, but I got tickets to the Japanese House concert that I think is in 2 or 3 months. And so I said, let me catch up on the discography. I'm obsessed with Sunshine Baby. That song is so good. It feels like a song that I just want to roll the windows down and, put down my hair, let it flow out the window. I feel so free. I had my Indie Sleaze birthday party, so I listened to a lot of Indie Sleaze songs this month. So my faves were Heartbeats by The Knife, anything by Blood Orange, also anything by Peaches and Sky Ferreira, True Romance by Charlie XCX. It's not necessarily time accurate to Indie Sleaze, but it's not time accurate. You know what I mean? And so I love that album. It's been on repeat for me. I have it on vinyl record, and trust I'm spinning. I'm absolutely spinning that album. Heartbeat by Childish Gambino. That song just feels so 2010s to me, but in LA, it's just magical. I want you to know. I love how I did this one in reverse. That's not the name of the song. Okay, the formatting of this video, yes, it's a little bit weird. I'm a mess, you guys. I'm just a girl. Anyways, The Fly by Mercury. Great song. Mercury is a band out of Nashville. They put out an EP and some visuals to go along with it, and I must say the visuals are crazy good. Love their creative director or whoever does all that stuff for them. It's really great. I'm obsessed with Doechii. That is my girl. Love that she's from the swamp, you know? And I'm also an avid RuPaul Drag Race viewer. So when she was a guest star very recently and they performed her song Alter Ego, that's all I've been streaming. All I've been streaming is Alter Ego. I'm imagining Lexi Love kicking when she does the little throwing dirt on my name in these rich heels. And yes, I had to write this out for you guys. Doechii gets a Grammy, more likely than you think. And then TTPD, if you know, you know, I was revisiting this album. Yes, I was. And it's not that bad. That's all I'll say. And the last thing for my media is apps. RIP TikTok. I'm locked out. I've been out since the first ban that lasted like 12 hours. I deleted the app. So yeah, I can't re-download it. It's not in the app store. So that is what it is for me. I love Whatnot. If you don't know what Whatnot is, it's just imagine Depop but auctioning. It's these resellers who are putting stuff on this app and they go on live streams and you can bid on an item against other people and hopefully win. And it's really sick and twisted how much I love this app. I hate Depop. I've only purchased, I think, like one thing from Depop and I always hate it just because I don't know myself. I don't know what I like. I also don't read descriptions of anything. So I trust someone just like holding it up and being like, this is this size and this is this. I don't know. It's just like a face-to-face thing. I will purchase something more if someone's trying to sell it to me. I'm a great consumer, basically is what I'm saying. For this app, they love me there. YouTube. My fave creators right now are Paige Wassel, Jess, which I mentioned earlier, and Apartment Therapy. Not really a creator, but I just love watching people's homes. I love to look in people's windows. I look in people's windows. I really do. I'm so obsessed with watching people's homes. It's so interesting to me. Let me in. Let me in. That's all my media. I hope that this format was fun. My computer's fully gonna die, so I have to go. Bye. Yes.